All right, hey, shalom, shalom. Before I get started, as always, I want to give all praise to our power, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutation and blessings to the hopeful elect that is scattered throughout the four winds of the earth, that believe wholeheartedly in the true doctrine that is being pushed throughout the four winds of the earth, who are hope of mercy and salvation in these last seconds of these last days. All right, this should be pretty quick. I think I'm going to entitle this Never Trust Thine Enemy. All right. And this is a Nigerian nutrition conference that they had in the city of, I believe the city is called, begins with an A, but I know it's in Nigeria. I actually have the longer version here. All right. This is the longer version of this same conference. All right. That they had in Nigeria for malnutrition in Africa. All right. Now, some Israelites would say that, because these people are on the continent of Africa, that they're not Israelites, but these are definitely Israelites. All right. Probably predominantly the tribe of Judah, but I'm sure you got Benjamin and Levi mixed in within them. There's a couple of portions I want to play, because this video entails two things to me. It entails, of course, the devil at work. All right. The devil being right there. All right. And he's there talking about nutrition and how he can help the Nigerian people with a pill that he concocted called the MMS pill, which will help women. It's like a prenatal pill to give the people and the children, whatnot, a daily nutrition. You know what I'm saying? Vitamins and minerals and whatnot. But this man we know he's the devil. All right. And to prove that proves that these are Israelites, because they sitting up here, they done bought into it. And mainly it's the Israelite woman over here in Africa, just like it is over here in the U.S. All right. It's the Israelite woman, all right, that had all the questions, all right, like this woman here, okay, and the woman on stage. All right, so before we get to this one, let's play this little quick 2-minute video, basically to give you an overview of what this whole thing is about. All right, and I wouldn't be surprised if something happens here in Nigeria in the near future, because this was uploaded about 2 months ago. It just came across my feed, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" And here's the devil amongst Jake, with these empty promises. All right. Is his words being smoother than butter? Let's get that. But war was in his heart. All right. See, the devil don't come at you like he did, 200, 300, 400 years ago, with his motherfucking musket guns and swords. He come at you like he's your friend now, which he came that way 200-300 years ago, but he had swords and muskets with him. This time they send dudes like Kill Gates, And he's talking about helping you, when really he's all about destroying you. All right. Let me get this real quick. I think I'm in the wrong chapter. Yeah. I think I've got to go to 55. Though his words were softer than oil. Let me read that real quick, because in us that's in the know, man, you can listen to that damn devil and you could tell he's up there just lying through his goddamn teeth, man. Yeah, here we go. And this is a prime example of him at this conference about malnutrition in the land of Africa, primarily amongst the Israelites over there in Africa, the Nigerians, trying to come with a solution to help these people when they're the problem. See, and this is why I entitled it "Never Trust Thine Enemy." All right, because here he is, all in your face, talking these peaceable words, how they're gonna fund things, and all this madness, this BS, this dream. Excuse me. When in all actuality, they're trying to kill you. All right, they're trying to destroy you, Jakes, over there, man. All right, they cannot stand looking at you. Okay. So this is the book of Isaiah. Psalms 55 and 20. It says, "He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant." All right, and this conference is a dead on example of it. All right, these people ain't, you know what I'm saying? They at peace with the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. All right, and he putting forth his hand to destroy you. All right, he's gonna break his covenant that he's made with your government. All right, which the covenant that he made with your government, the leaders. All right, the leaders know that they getting ready to destroy you in the form of help. That's how this man gets down. All right. Verse 21, "The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords." All right. And this is how he's sitting on the stage, legs crossed, engaging him with all these dark-skinned people, and he's basically the only goddamn pale face in there, man. In his mind he's thinking these people have no clue that I'm here to destroy him. All right, and we could say that because the scriptures say that, and their track record, these devils' track record, proved such, man. All right. It says, "Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee." And this is what these people haven't done. All right. They casting their burden upon the so-called white man to help them with nutrition for the Nigerian people, for the children, for women. All right. Pregnant women. All right. Where we at? Oh, sorry here. It says, "But thou, O power, shalt thou bring them down into the pit." I'm sorry, I'll skip one. Or did I? Oh yeah, I didn't finish this. 22, it says, "Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved." All right. And this is what, the elect is doing now. All right. But 2/3 of our people, they have no clue. All right. That this white man is getting ready to unleash hell on them. All right. The Heavenly Father is getting ready to allow them. They say that the Nigerians are, which they are, smart people, but they ain't smart enough to know that this man is the devil. All right. They ain't smart enough to know that he's a part of a line of Edomites that have torn their country apart through disease, warfare. They raped, robbed, and murdered that land of its natural resources. They've set up mines for them to mine lithium, for them to mine all these elements, and through their mining has destroyed the agriculture of these different villages over in that land. And you mean to tell me they're not smart enough to see that this man is the devil? All right. All he's done when he raped, robbed, and pillaged the land of Ham. All right. That's all he's done since he's been over there. You watch the movie Blood Diamond. It show you, man. With the French. The French are in control of the mining of the diamonds over in the land of Africa. And the hell that those people catch just to mine those things, the conditions are terrible. All right? And they enslave their own people for that mining. All for these devils to get rich. So, yeah, they are smart people, but they're not smart enough to see that this man is the devil. But they're going to find out. All of our people that are still asleep, still trusting this wicked ass system, this global system that they're erecting around you, and you think that they're gonna give you a piece of the pie? Nah, your piece of the pie is to be in the dirt. All right, to be giving jump shots after jump shots, and ultimately their RFID chips, so they can control and put you in a digital slavery, man. All right, block off your pineal gland with their nanotechnology in them jump shots, man. It's a beautiful thing that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is getting ready to return, because you know these devils truly want full control of the entire planet Earth, and not just the Earth, but the people, and mainly the children of Israel. All right. Let's go back, finish this out. It says, "But thou, O power, shall bring them down into the pit of destruction." And that's what's coming for these devils. All right. "Bloody and deceitful men shall not live out half their days, but I will trust in thee." And this is one of the bloody and deceitful men. This man has murdered millions. All right, millions. Okay, with his technology that he put in those jump shots, and getting ready to be more millions. All right, and he's just a face, a forefront face that's working for the elite bankers behind the scene. All right, so let's watch this real quick.
Ramping up the nation's nutritional index is at the heart of the 2024 NutriVision Pan-African Dialogue, organized by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation in Abuja.
All the information out on Kill Gates. All right. All of these people, they got access to the internet now. All right. But still trust in their enemy, man. Okay. And look at all the faces. Who's predominantly in there? I'll wait. Who's predominantly in there, man? The so-called Israelite woman. She's down with Esau in his system, no matter where you want to slice it over the planet Earth, because Esau has the power right now. And Esau is giving them the floor to speak, giving them this false sense of power and hope that they're going to change. Our women have been bamboozled. All right. And all you podcasters out there, you be getting these women on your shows, and you wasting your time with these women. They don't respect nothing but power. All right. And that's something the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, the Israelite man does not have. All right. Our power lies within our true identity, being back with our power, Yahweh, through the belief of his son, Yahweh Shai. All right. That's where your power lies, and that power ain't gonna be made manifest until all hell break loose. So this is why you have a whole goddamn auditorium, majority women here to hear Kill Gates speak. All right, and some homosexual ass nigga from New Orleans, feminine vibration ass Negro from New Orleans to come and play some goddamn flute to make you feel good. All right, that's who's in here, man. You don't have no real revolutionary minded type men at no goddamn summit to hear Kill Gates speak. It's mostly our women, man. And this is why majority of women will die. All right. There will be a lot of women that are put to death. All right. In these trying times that are coming. All right. Because they're just clueless. And this proves that a woman shall surpass a man prophecy. Because it ain't just in America. This is all over the earth, man. Matter of fact, let's get that prophecy, because the Lord said a new thing in the earth, not America, in the earth. And if you watch the whole so like y'all didn't. When you watch this whole 30-minute one, you're gonna definitely see this prophecy playing out. All right. This is the book of Jeremiah 31 and 22. How long wilt thou go about, O backsliding daughter? All right. Now this is talking about when it says daughter. All right. It's talking about the nation as a nation. All right. But when you have the S on the end, all right, it's talking about the actual woman of the nation of Israel. All right. Because as a nation, we're likened unto a comely, delicate woman. All right. So it says again, how long wilt thou go about, O backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. All right. And if you deny that's going on in the planet Earth, you totally under a rock. All right. All these podcasts, these men with their podcast shows, the main audience that they I'm talking about these Israelite men. I ain't talking about like these Edomite podcast shows that actually talk about something. See, these Negroes in they podcast, they don't be talking about shit, but they get all these women to come on their podcast because they know Jake wanna talk about the woman, wanna see if they can change this woman. The balloon popping show, it's all into catering to these goddamn demons, formerly known as women. All right.
Find creative ways to finance them. It's a hybrid gathering of participants, including popular social media influencers and food bloggers who bring to the fore nutritional deficiencies exacerbated by lack of education.
I want you to remember these last words, that your health starts from your plate. Thank you.
And look how they cheering for this man.
The co-founder of the bill.
A whole murderer. This motherfucker done murdered villages, continents. All right. He didn't created malaria and injected the people with it to where they gotta sleep with goddamn nets around their beds. He's a part of that whole scheme of destroying the populace on that continent of Africa, mainly the tribes, man, the Israelites that are there. That's their whole goal. Okay.
The Melinda Gates Foundation, Mr. Bill Gates, rekindled the conversation around funding for nutrition and the urgency it requires.
By investing in nutrition, the impact of that is very dramatic. We're going to solve this by improving agricultural productivity Malnutrition, part of it is having access to a variety of low-cost foods.
In a separate dialogue, the co-founder of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
Here it is that the continent, and this shit, it gets you mad, but you got to understand what's going on to keep your emotions in check. Here it is, that land over there, Africa is a very fertile and lush land. And they talking about low cost food when they can grow all kind of food. All right? You can actually grow food over there. You know what I'm saying? Cattle. The land is vast. And this devil's on here talking about being able to afford low cost foods. Well, why is the food so expensive? Why don't they have access to low cost foods living in a land so lush? All right. Same with the people of Central and South America. All right. The same goddamn devil has destroyed the lands and the economies of these places and took control. All right. And posing to come there to help the people. All right. War is in this man's heart. And our people are so goddamn stupid, they can't even see it. All right. They are dumb, man.
Outlines the prioritization of health and agriculture financing.
Health issues are not the only issues, but they're part of the issues that your voice is telling the politicians, hey, money is very scarce. These are things that we care about and should be prioritized because they really enable the future for the country.
And this is
the introduction of American singer and songwriter John Baptiste re-energizes the conversation.
This feminine looking ass Negro from New Orleans that came out, to say a few words of nothing. All right. And they all look at this, man. This is disappointing for Jake. But again, you put that woman up there, she just want her shine. She up there with the man. All right? She's up there with the man. So she ain't finna question nothing. She ain't finna question no jump shots. She not gonna question the COVID jump shot that destroyed millions and still waiting to destroy more millions. They ain't gonna question that, man. They ain't gonna question the simple fact why nutrition is a problem in a land that's so lush and can truly feed themselves. All right, through growing their own food. Why is he there? They ain't finna question that, man. All right, he's the problem. All right, and he showed his ass back up for the solution. And he got a whole goddamn MMS pill, a micronutrient pill for you to take that you don't know what the hell is in it. This is why the Lord gonna destroy a majority of his people, man. All right? And it's a lot of people that ain't gonna be in the land of America that gets pelted with the missiles. We're gonna have to destroy a lot of our people when we come back down from them ships right here in the land of so-called Africa, the land of Ham. We're gonna have to destroy a lot of them, man. When the scriptures speak about purging out the rebels, we're gonna have to destroy a lot of these people, man. Our own. Okay?
Food, music, and humanity as a moral imperative.
Cool. Now, this is a session on nutrition, so I have to ask you about food. And you mentioned food already.
Yeah, Flavor City.
What's your favorite dish so far? What are you going
Jollof rice.
The session did not conclude without a special rendition by the American singer.
Look at this, man. It's a goddamn shame, man. and you got the murderer right there,
The mission of the
sitting
bill
on the
and
stage
Melinda
with
Gates
you,
Foundation to
and you
improve
partying.
health, education, and economic opportunities for children and families in Nigeria and Africa.
Now this is the whole one, but I have it right here. I want to just because all the people that stood up to ask questions were women. Okay? Wasn't no men. And the questions they asked was all, it's all women, man. Ain't no real men. And that dude on the stage, he ain't no real man. He's in the so-called entertainment world, and you know how those men get down. All right? And I'll place this link in the description. We ain't gonna listen to this whole one, but I just wanna, show you
5 years.
let you hear the questions and how he answers these questions. Man, he don't give a damn about y'all questions. All he want to do is to get y'all to take that goddamn pill. That's it. Okay?
The diet is completely appropriate. Part of that is getting protein into the diet, which there's a huge number of ways to do that. But a lot of kids who are undernourished, they're missing specific vitamins. Unfortunately, that's in fairly small amounts, so that's.
And when you actually understand nutrition, this man takes all the vitamins, the minerals out of the food. He takes it out when he processes it. This is why you have modified. Now you look at the back of a label, it'll say modified cornstarch or fortified cornstarch. When it says modified, that means through the process it took out the actual nutrition, but they put it back in, all right, through supplements. All right, and it ain't gonna hold its original value as it once did before the damn devil got his hands a hold of it. And then when it says fortified, that means they add shit to it that wasn't in it. For example, like if you buy orange juice at the grocery store, and it says with vitamin D, that means they added that vitamin D into that orange juice. All right. Things that actually, because vitamin C is supposed to be in orange juice, but they add vitamin D, to make it seem like it's healthier. Okay. That's fortified. That's that process fortified. This devil he's the devil on all levels, man.
Easy to fix if it's recognized, or they're not getting enough protein, and that's where things like milk and eggs and making those way lower cost, way more available, come into allowing mothers to provide the very best diet.
I love the term that I think you've alluded to.
You can hear him and tell he's the devil, man. Like what the. Let me chill out, man. You can actually it's a damn shame how sleep our people are to this goddamn white man. He done did all this shit to you over decades, over centuries. He done did all this shit to you, and you still think that he's for your well-being. It's crazy, man. That's the true definition of insane. Our people are insane. All right? Foolish. Sottish children, man. And all they have to do is return to the Heavenly Father. And you can see clearly that this man is the devil through the word. But let me let this play so I can, end this. I didn't want this to be this long, but let me let it play. Salakia.
Food is medicine. And it's a really powerful thought that you've just shared about what we put in affects our health. Now we have a question from Chinanye Uwaka, a lawyer and goalkeeper. Chinanye, please approach the mic.
Good afternoon. First of all, I want to say a big thank you to you for all the work you do for the continent and also young people. My name is Chineye Wanaka. I'm a lawyer. I like to call myself a nation builder, and I'm a proud goalkeeper. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. So my question is, what role can young people play in leading this fight against malnutrition? Secondly, how can they leverage innovation and science-based technology?
This shit just upsets me, man. I can't wait for this thing. Everybody going into slavery. All right? Everybody. Including the Israelite woman. But your slavery, you're going to like it. All of you are going to be under the Israelite man. Okay? Tired of seeing your faces in positions of power. And you don't know what the fuck going on, man. I'm sorry, man. I ain't going to play no more. But as you can see, it's nothing but women that have had the questions. There's another one. Her question was bullshit. Her question that we just heard was bullshit. All right? Her question is bullshit. And what the host was saying was all bullshit. You know? Everything, man. Let me read the scripture and we out of here, man. This is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 10. It says, never trust thine enemy. All right? Going back to the book of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, the scriptures tell us that we were going to be sold unto our enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. All right? For servants and handmaids. Okay? And that happened when we were sold to the so-called white man. And we were sold to the so-called white man over in the land of Africa. All right? We were sold unto our enemies for musket guns, wine. All right? We were sold to our enemies. And then when we got over here to the shores of America, talking about the so-called Negro, the West Indian, and the Haitian. All right? When they got over here to the shores of America, they put your black ass on auction box and sold you as goddamn farm workers and cotton pickers. Okay? Turned your women into their bed wenches. And you had no power in your hand to do nothing. Every time you tried to rebel, they destroyed your ass in front of the whole goddamn plantation. All right? Whipped you. Cut your feet off. Put yokes of iron upon you. And you devils, you goddamn Negroes, still think this devil he's changed. He ain't changed. And he gonna show you that in the very near future. Not just here in America, but over there in the land of Africa too. Amongst you jakes over there, man. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Meaning, you can wipe a cast iron skillet, you can get that rust off, rub some oil on it, it'll shine up nice. But if you don't touch that skillet and you just let it sit, that rust gonna come back. And that's exactly the sentiment of this goddamn white man. All right? He finna show you that he's the devil and he don't give two shits about you. It says, though he humble himself and go crouching, this is what this is all about. Him humbling himself and crouching before all you dummies in there, man. To think that he gonna come and try to fix your malnutrition problem. Okay? They ain't finna come and fix nothing, man. They gonna make it a lot worse. Okay? It says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass. And thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. And you gonna find that out real soon. That this man is the devil. He was the devil, still is the devil, and will always be the goddamn devil. All right? Verse 12, set him not by thee. All right? And this is what these people are doing. They setting them by him, asking them questions about malnutrition and what, all this madness. When he's in his mind, he like, these people have no idea that I'm here to overthrow their ass and take control of them behind the scenes and feed them poison like they did all other people around the world. It says, set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand. And this is why women don't need to be in no goddamn position of power. All right? Sitting up there laughing and all in the goddamn enemy's face. The scriptures, Paul said, give no occasion to the devil, man, to you women. And you all in the devil's face. You the devil's woman. You ain't the Israelite man woman no more. You belong to the so-called white man. Okay? It says, neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat, and thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. And that's what you people gonna remember. And in the last, you gonna remember the Lord told you about this goddamn devil. All right. 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with the serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts? This is the Lord comparing Esau Edom to a goddamn serpent that bites a charmer to a serpent. Hey, motherfucker, you knew that was you knew it was a poisonous snake, and you mad because you got bit when you over here playing with the goddamn serpent, or you coming nigh onto a wild goddamn beast, a wild lion, a wild rhino, and you close to him. And what you think he gonna do to you? He finna put your ass to death. Okay? 14. So one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? Ain't nobody gonna pity. All right? For a while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry. All right? An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes. He's talking about he's concerned with the malnutrition of the people of Nigeria. Bullshit. All right? But if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. All right? If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. I remember going back when Haiti was hit with that earthquake. The first goddamn devils over there was Bush and Clinton. They was over there to collect bodies and to traffic children and pretend like they was over there to help. Y'all better wake the hell up about who this goddamn man is, man. All right? If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. And that's exactly what he's doing over here to these people, man. To these simple ass women. This is what happens when women are put on a pedestal. Shit gets fucked up. There's no outcry against the injustice of the man in the power seat. They go along to get along because they're given these high positions. They're given a false sense of power and importance. So that's it. I'm going to end it there, through the spirit. I'll place this link in the description box, or you can just type this in if I forget. Bill Gates' role of philanthropy in combating malnutrition in Africa. All right. And his role is to give these dummies, all right, a goddamn pill that's going to destroy him that much more. All praise to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, and we on to the next. Shalom.